give you a couple shots of what we got for armies here at this thing.
Okay, the WDG.
Where's Dark Gods? Well represented here.
Some monstrous
Nice looking army.
cav. Okay, some dogs. Some horse and a chariot. That is general, I guess.
Very small army.
Horse is general. I see two things.
I don't know. I did not play
okay.
this, so I couldn't tell you.
It is a small army.
Yep.
It can have a problem if it runs into some shooting opponents. But
some heavy shooting opponents.
What are the round stands for?
Don't know. Okay. Wound counters, probably.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people use these as wound counters. Yeah, because there's the little beads over there on the top right.
Oh, with the bead thing. Like Shyhammer does that. Yeah.
Shyhammer does it. Look, I actually like that a lot better than dice, because dice tend to get moved and
unlike this, which can also get moved.
Not as
Of course,
much.
that's because you roll your dice into your wound marker, so you can
knock them
so
over.
You can knock them over
and accidentally remove them.
Oh no, I only had one wound on this guy.
Yeah. Okay. So why are those 4 floating around the table?
Yeah.
Anyway, one of the Beast Turds armies.
Beast herds with lots of dudes, like a couple Gore-Tex.
A whole lot of dudes. 4 chariots.
1, 2.
A couple more in the back
3,
too.
4, 5.
Like 6 chariots.
5 or 6 chariots.
6 chariots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple Gore-Tex. Yeah. Nice looking army.
Yeah, dudes chariots and whatever what are they called now? The flying things. I don't remember.
Don't know in this army. Yeah. They all got different names.
Yeah. I don't think they're harpies. I think that's only the other army.
Yeah.
Don't recall. Okay.
Skaven army.
A Skaven army. Is that a bell?
It is.
Oh no, that's not.
Plague Furnace.
It's a plague furnace. I see it.
Plague Furnace, warp lightning cannon,
catapult,
doom wheel. I'm assuming that big thing is an abomination.
I'm assuming it's abomination.
And Thunder Hulks, probably.
I'm assuming. I'm not a fan of those, but yeah. And some kind of
weapons team.
Weapons team I can't make out.
Maybe a plague mortar thing.
Probably.
Looks about that size.
And then
big guy on a litter.
Yeah.
On the bottom left.
Light on chaff.
Yeah, absolutely none.
Yeah.
As by being light. Now, as I was taking these pictures, these pictures, some of these armies were in, different stages or whatever. Some people may not have had their entire army laid out. There may have been more.
This one was busy converting from Mordheim?
This was a Mordheim army, correct.
Yeah.
This is one of the Highborn Elf armies there.
The Mordheim terrain stuff. It looks like
a couple chariots.
Some different ideas, though. I don't know if this is supposed to be like lion chariot equivalents.
Yeah, I don't know what they're again.
Looks like the huntsman in the back. 2
Only
units
one
of
eagle.
spearmen. I can't tell. Oh, it's probably the Queen's Guard guys. Yeah, an eagle.
Yep.
Couple characters.
BSB and a big mage.
Yeah, no bolt throwers.
No bolt throwers, which is kind of odd.
Oh, those are sword masters in the back, or whatever they're called, swordsmen or.
And then the Lion Guard.
Yeah, Lion Guard's that big block. Yeah,
yep.
There's probably a character in there. So.
Anyway, that's them.
Use up the bodyguard.
This is a
Empire Sonstal.
Despite looking like an Empire Sonstal,
it's one of those.
This is the Kingdom of Equitaine army with the big peasant build. Well, it's a mixed build. It's a hybrid this time.
It's a hybrid.
It's a mixed build.
Hybrids don't bother me. I mean,
right.
The army's supposed to be able to play that way.
Those do look like Empire Knights, though.
It does look like an Empire Sonstal army playing as Equitaine.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Moving on, this is one of the
Dwarven Holds. We've seen this army in the before.
You've seen this. I've played this army before, and I played this army again.
It's got an organ gun. I can't imagine why I would have one of those, or an anvil. Why I would have one of those?
And you can see the little glare because these actually has LED lights inside.
Yeah, you can see the guns shooting.
And these go bing, 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 bing. It goes down the line.
That's cool.
And circles
I mean,
back. It's really nice for the display. It looks really good.
That's putting some heart into your display.
Correct.
Hats off to that.
Really nice looking display.
Yeah.
Nice looking army too. Giving that. A picture of some people. Not sure how that slipped in the middle there. All right, moving on.
Another Highborn Elves.
Highborn Elf army.
More sword dudes. Some, I don't know if it's Knights of Rima or Aligned Reavers. I can't tell. Comes in the picture. Spearmen. Yeah, Frosty. Stupid flying chariot.
Yep. 2
bolt throwers. I don't know if it's archers or what in the back it looks like.
It looks like archers on both corners.
Yeah.
And some characters up there. On the
interesting side. Look. It doesn't. I like the I like this board. It doesn't make me think of an elvish castle, but
No, it doesn't, does it? They
Yeah.
just took over a dwarven castle.
he took over somebody else's castle. Yeah, that's nice looking.
Another Wars of Chaos army.
The WDG.
This is another of the this is one of the armies I played.
A few
actually.
old school models in here.
Yeah, these are 2 characters on discs.
Okay.
This
Oh, it's
is
a character on
General.
disc.
Yeah, this is General
What
of
is
this
that
Chaos
model?
Lord.
Is that a Reaper Bones big eyeball thing? I think it might
I think
be.
it's a D&D thing.
Yeah.
Beholder D&D model.
Yeah,
It might be
yeah.
Reaper, correct. Yeah, you're right.
The
Yeah, but anyway,
old metal dogs. I got a ton of those things. A lot of dogs.
some barbarians.
Guess so he's
barbarians.
units of 8, so he can use his core up. The
What, the dogs? Yes,
Yeah.
fill out the core.
yeah. Although I don't think he has a problem because I see barbarians, or there's mounted barbarians.
Mounted
Mounted, mounted
barbarians.
barbarians. Back
There's
there,
no
never mind.
barbarians on foot, so.
Yeah. Might
Anyway.
take those.
This
Okay.
is. Well, this is another army I played. Look at that.
It's beast herds or is it
This is
demons?
beast herds.
Okay.
2 units of 6 minotaurs. A unit of 3 chariots. He ran them as a unit too.
Okay.
A big chariot with big
Okay.
gore chariot with his
Yeah. Whatever.
main
the,
guy
the
on.
Puma Gore chair, whatever that gets called.
BSB and level 2 caster. I
Oh,
think.
it's caster.
Little
Okay.
caster.
Big unit of gores.
The longhorns.
Oh,
with,
longhorns,
not
okay.
Gores. There are no such
Yeah,
things as
you're
gores.
right. Yeah.
Longhorns. These guys with the halberds,
Yeah.
and these guys were the shorthorns
I remember.
or wild horns. Shorthorns. I don't know. Don't know.
I thought they were called gores, but okay.
No.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah.
Anyway, these guys had the extra
Double hand weapons.
paired weapons and the banner that gives them +1 strength.
Okay.
And these are the ambushing guys.
Right.
Paired weapons again. Not sure what this thing is.
Yeah.
I don't remember that being on the board.
Maybe it was a summons,
Maybe it could be brought in case of a totemic summons. Yeah, it probably was.
or because they have that sleeper thing.
Must be because he had the he had this guy was shamanism, a level 2 shamanism
Okay.
or something. Saurian Ancients.
Coin Ancients 3. Was it Therascutis?
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised I remember that name.
And all 3 of these units had the mixed unit. I'm not a fan of these,
I'm not a fan of it either.
but apparently it may have worked for him.
Yeah, well, I guess
He was on a higher table than I was.
if you know how to use stuff, you know how to use stuff.
It's another interesting thing they did in this tournament
Uh-huh.
is the tables for the first 3 rounds were random.
Right.
The table assignments.
Uh huh.
So it's prevented that thing where you have one player that does really well and ends up sitting on table 1 the entire game and becoming extremely familiar with the
Or
terrain.
does really badly and sits
Well, yes, but
table
it's usually not
51.
That. Yeah, but then at that point, at least he's got some advantage going for him, so
There-
maybe that's a good thing.
There is that. So 2 spitting beasts. I'm not sure which ones they are, but
Correct.
yeah.
2 spitty beasts, 3 of those mixed units.
Are those 2 skink
I'm, s-
mages, or are they?
I'm assuming those are his mage guys.
Because he's got the one Therascutis with the altar thing on
Right.
it.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh, okay. It's quick. It's a quick army, if nothing else. No flyers.
Another
Nothing.
Empire of Sunstal army.
Empire
With a
Sonstal.
steam tank, and I'm assuming one of the
One
one
of
of the buff
the
wagons.
buff wagons. Yeah,
kind of an odd looking.
something
Contraption.
conversion. Yeah.
But anyway,
They're small blocks of guys, except for that unit of.
this is a huge
That's
unit.
a
It looks like
unit of
pistoliers too.
Pistoliers, writers.
Writers. Thank you.
Yes, it does. 15 of them. I wonder if it's 3 units of 5 or one big unit.
The way they're displayed, it looks like one big unit, but who
Yeah,
knows?
I don't know if they can be that big or not, but the big unit of knights.
Yeah.
Interessant.
Undying Dynasties. A couple
Yep.
war sphinxes. Casket.
Yeah.
2 of them. And
Two
catapults.
catapults. Ugh.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough army.
Looks like a couple units of archers.
The only thing I don't see in here is the Shabtis, which
Yeah,
really scare me.
or the other things.
Oh,
I never remember what they're called.
I don't either. The winged reapers
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, they're really good.
So
Okay,
a big
This
giant
is
die.
this is more than what I'd expect to see. I'd expect to see a big giant die.
You were looking for that?
I was looking for a big giant die the whole time.
Now you've seen
I
it,
feel
and
fulfilled. We can
be
just
done.
stop now. We don't have to do any other more. Okay, we've got 2 units of I can't remember what they're called. Remphidalions, or
Right.
whatever the hell they are.
The flying guys.
Yeah, the ones with the multi attacks. I think at least that's what those models are. I don't know what you play them
Mhm.
as. Looks like 2 units of Saurus on.
The not cold ones anymore. What are they called now?
Whatever, I don't know.
Anyway.
Lizard dudes.
Those are dudes,
Theriscutus.
mounted dudes.
And I forgot what the turtle dinosaur is called. Or is that the Theriscutus? And the other one is the Triceratops.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, the Triceratops is the pterosaur.
Okay.
Theriscutus is the turtle thing, the Stegosaurus, whatever the heck it is.
Okay.
With the looks like it's got the lightning bolt thing on it. Then of course it looks like an alpha carnosaur.
That looks like an alpha carnosaur to
Yes.
me. And a huge unit of warriors.
Big block of
with the big frogs sitting in
saurian
them.
warriors with the big toad. Yes.
Quaddle Lord.
Yes.
Quaddle doesn't bring up images
I'm
of
not
a
a
frog.
fan. I'm not a fan of. I mean, I know they're going with the whole South American thing, but Quaddle just doesn't work for me. Doesn't sound impressive at all. Okay.
This was an army that unfortunately got because of the basing and the display board does not display well at all. This was a very nice looking army. It was a Cthulhu themed army, and I believe it was a chaos.
WDG.
I think it was one of the Warriors of Dark Gods armies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
But I mean, he had these characters and these, I guess dun colored flowing robes. It was kind of like I said, everything was tentacles. There was tentacles on all the stuff.
Yes.
Anyway,
tentacles and looks like a very ghost-like. Though.
Yeah, it was like I said, it was a nice looking army. I wish I would have had time to get a few more good pictures of it. But
and the battle board kind of loses
and
it.
The battle
doesn't it?
board makes him lose it. Yeah. Anyway, it was
probably needs more contrast on his basis to.
Yeah, but it was to try to get something more on it.
Yeah. You can see he did a lot of work on it.
He did a ton of work.
It's hard to see because of the monotone, but yeah.
And you can see the chains, Anyway, very nice army. Come on, go. This was a demon army.
It looks like a Demon Legion's army, yes.
Demon Legion's army.
2 Wonka-mobiles.
You like those, don't you?
The
Willy Wonka mobiles.
Yep. I just watched that movie the other day and reminded me of this army. Just need some dry cleaning to go with it. The some jugger things, and these look like the Wrath Warriors.
Wrath Warriors, they are.
Yeah. Then the Flyers, whatever they're called now.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 units of dogs. Okay.
And a better picture of the big guy that was along with them.
Okay. I don't know what model that is.
Probably is using as a demon print. I mean, one of the...
Yeah, probably. It's on a round base, though. That's what I mean. It's just,
this was just another Aquitaine player who didn't set his army very well for display. But you can see a couple units of knights and a couple trebuchets.
Big wedge. I'm trying to see what we got here because, we like this army. I see.
It's a big wedge of something.
It's probably his BSB up front, I'm guessing. So regular knights probably, and then aspirants, and then I see yeoman and yeoman over there, and then another wedge there. I can't.
This may be Grails, but I can't tell.
It's got. Oh yeah, it could be. So Grails maybe, and then.
Well, no, it can't be Grails if you have 2 trebs, can it?
Is it 2? I always remember. I should know this. It's 1 treb and 2 Grails.
Okay.
Or 2 Grails and 1 treb, right?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Okay.
Some archers and some more archers.
Yep.
And they all have stakes. Okay. Also have some points and characters because it's not very big as Aquitaine armies usually aren't.
This is another Demon Legion's army.
Demon Legion, a little spider thing going on there.
Yeah. A lot of weird models in this. I actually know the guy that owns this. I mean, that used this army, and it's kind of
it's like 2
conglomeration of a few people's armies.
And the 2 big old GW dwarf cannon.
Yeah, but he was using these as
those probably the Wonka-mobiles, I'm guessing, yeah.
Crusher Knights.
Yeah, I can't tell what's behind there, so...
These are the flying...
No, in front of that. Are those like the War Throne thing? No, in front. To the right. Yeah, those things.
There's not a War Throne in this army. I just think this is another Crusher unit.
Oh, you think it's another Crusher unit?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, because they're all over the place. Yeah,
they're kind of all over. Anyway, as I came up to take the picture,
if there's an army and it'll be really interesting when they do the new version of it, but you can be really creative with, in my opinion, it's
this one. Yeah,
because heck, you can make it an angel army if you want. You call it whatever you want.
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, this one seems that part of his army is escaping from his display board. Some bolt throwers.
This is another example of me taking pictures between games when people have gone on to eat without
Yeah.
putting their army.
Knights
fully
of
back together.
Rima, some spearmen looks like some more spearmen, some archers, a lion chariot, and I can't tell if
Probably going to be
those
the
are,
light cav because they're not armored.
well, the barding's only on the front, so it's
Oh,
hard
okay.
to tell,
Okay.
and they're the old models, so
Hmm.
I can't tell.
Okay.
Actually, they kind of look like they might be the other guys.
3 bolt throwers though, which
Yeah.
is 2 eagles.
Yeah. Oh, 2 eagles. Yeah,
Nice.
kind of blended in. Didn't see it.
Nice Skaven army.
Nice what army?
Sorry, a vermin swarm
Swarm, yeah.
army.
Is that thing in front another abomination?
It's either abomination or warp lightning cannon.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat looking
Looks like
conversion.
it's probably an
I'm
abomination.
guessing because of the size of the base.
It's an abomination.
Yeah.
It's got to be based
2
on the base.
abominations and 2 of those wonderful
2
pieces.
doom wheels, a lightning
Yeah,
cannon.
lightning cannon.
That's probably the what do they call that little thing that does the impact hits?
Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah, it is probably that.
But really interesting, nice little display board. Nice little thing.
I like the water. Doesn't make me think Skaven, but I like the water.
But I took a thing.
You should make this water green.
And there's a little nurgling type thing,
Fishing?
fishing,
Yeah.
which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
And over on this side, you had a little campfire set up. Anyway, just a really nice little display board.
Yeah.
It's funny though because that display board and my plain display board, this display board, all worth 1 point.
Yeah. Okay.
But it makes your army look better.
There you go. Then we have
Warrior of Wrath army, I'm sure.
where's Dark God's Wrath?
Dark Gods of Wrath.
I think. Yeah, I guess I just saw. For the second, I saw the lizard, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, there's
Lizards.
pulling a chariot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now looking at it, yes, 2 characters on what are those? Manticores.
Manticores, I think.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah.
anyway. This was an ogre army. Was it? What is this?
Could be because I see 2 Ogre Kingdoms,
Yes, it's an ogre army.
and then a lot of guys on 40mm
Don't
bases.
know what he would have been using this for. The cannon. The steam tank. But I see a cannon. Is this
2 of the cannons.
don't know. Oh, you know what this is? Sorry. This is Chaihammer's
Scrap
brother.
Scrap launcher. Up
Yeah,
front.
this is Chaihammer's brother.
Okay.
So he had 2 cannons.
Uh-huh.
He had 3 scrap launchers.
Oh, those 3 are all scrap launchers.
Yes.
Okay.
So he had
I would have never guessed that.
5
Okay.
artillery. If you see it up close, there is the launcher here on top of it.
Okay, yeah.
And there's one over here on top of this.
Yeah, so it's one of only a couple armies that can do a lot of war machines.
Correct.
But yeah.
5 war machines. This was
Yeah.
a scary army for some people, I'm sure.
Yeah, if you're playing
It looks like a unit of trappers.
yeah.
3 guys, 3 bruisers.
Yeah.
3 bruisers.
Yeah,
3
more
bruisers, 3
bruisers and then regular dudes.
Two
And I
guys.
assume that big block there is his mercenaries.
I think you only have 7 mercenaries now. You
Okay,
can't have
might
8
be-
anymore.
Might be a character in there.
But it could be in this one. There could be
Yeah.
seven in the character.
I don't see any characters anywhere else, so
Right.
they got to be in the units.
Yeah, it could be 6 and 2 characters.
Yeah.
Because you can't have the Hellfist in this army because he has so many war machines.
Yeah.
Anyway, another Empire Sanstall army.
A couple
This
cannons.
was another nice little display board. Because it's got this little river running through it, which he's filled with all his stuff. But
Oh, okay. I was
And
saying,
then-
what is that? It's like,
yeah,
okay, I say.
it's his, his packet.
I actually
little
own that bridge.
packet. Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's made for a really nice display.
Yeah, it's downstairs.
But anyway, you can see.
Some knights, some more knights, and
Couple
some
cannons,
sword dudes,
blah, blah,
and I can't tell what these guys are on.
Probably a war altar thingy.
Yeah, it's definitely a war. Well, it's the old. I shouldn't say definitely. That's what the model is. It's the old war altar.
Another
Soin
Soin
Ancients.
Ancients.
What the heck models are
3
those?
big crocodile-looking monsters.
Those are. Wonder what models those are.
Really big, bulky-looking guys.
Wonder if they're from. Yeah, I wonder if those are from Crocodile Games or if they're some kind of Warmahorse models.
Yeah, don't know.
Don't know what those models
They're
are.
very large, though.
Okay, so you got 2 Taurosaurs, 1 Toad, a Cowboy, 2 small units of Warriors, another Cowboy, and 3. I can never remember the names of these
Right,
shooting
3 of the
things.
shooty things.
Yeah, the spiny ones, whatever they're called. I assume those are chameleons, and the other ones are just regular. 2 units.
2 units of chameleons, probably, or
And-
whatever they're called now.
Yeah, and 1. Just 1 unit of whatever they're called.
Ugh,
Oh, it's a little
this
blurry.
didn't come out well.
Yes. It's a jumble and it's a blurry picture. It's a bad
jumble of
combination.
blurry stuff. All right, moving on.
Beast herds?
Probably beast herds. Looks like beast herds. 'Cause there's like
Yeah.
a honeycorn.
Assume it's beast herds.
Yeah.
I can't
make it.
I
out.
can't
It
really
was
make
a
it
bad
out.
picture. I apologize to whoever's army that was.
You let them down.
I did. They should have displayed it better.
When somebody
we've
spits
seen
in,
this one before.
when somebody spits in your face, you know why it is.
Yes. This
Yes.
is another one of those instances where I made the pass and then I made another pass
Sure.
between another game and tried to not take pictures of everything.
Okay.
This is a really nice looking army.
This looks like Undying Dynasties.
It is an Undying Dynasty.
Is that 2 units or 1 unit of
I
chariots?
believe he ran it as one.
Okay, it's got a big footprint. It's impressive.
Yeah. Bone Giant.
I like the Bone Giant.
These are his sphinxes, war
Okay.
sphinxes.
Okay. Oh, the bony elephant.
And he's got a whole Celtic theme going on. You can't see it very well.
I see the shields, so.
But you can see this. You can see that Celtic pattern here on this, the tartan pattern, and you can see it on some of the guys. I mean, he's painted it on all the skeletons. I mean, he's got the ultimate the opposite approach than me. It's like look for the naked skeletons because they're easier to paint.
Yes.
And he's going the opposite.
Sure.
Or he's spending time on every skeleton.
Yeah, interesting board.
Nice looking army, and it's got an underground part to it as well.
Oh yeah.
Down here,
Parking garage for the chariots.
Parking garage for the. Well, I've seen him use this before. He used the parking garage for the stuff that comes from below stuff.
I understand. Yeah,
It just makes it look kind of neat.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but that's what we got.
We shall
inherit.
I
Dwarves. They must be meek. No, these are Skaven. Sorry, Vermin Swarm.
It's Vermin Swarm who have taken over a dwarven hold.
And they're inheriting it.
So they've inherited it. It's okay.
They're doing well.
That's interesting. And
actually, this is Todd's army, I believe.
Okay. So I see the
big unit of guys, whatever they are.
it looks like just regular rats, and I see a lightning cannon. I think is that? I can't tell in the back.
2 lightning cannons. These are probably the plague globadier guys.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, the other one's a lightning cannon. It's not a. It's on a route. It's not a what do you call it? A chariot thing.
No.
Oh, it's lightning
2 lightning cannons.
Okay. And it's hard for me to make out what some of the stuff is.
Right.
Though.
Okay. Nice army. Infernal Dwarf army.
Yeah, warriors. Tank. More warriors.
Very nice, compact.
Those flame things, whatever. I can't remember what they're called.
These
Infernal
are the
Guardian. I don't remember what they're called.
These are probably the Kings of War models, I think, maybe. Or those, they're not the Forge World models, are they?
No, I think the Forge World, don't the Forge Worlds have round
I think they had round
helmets. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they could be. I don't know. I got big hats, so.
Okay.
You're not a true Infernal Dwarf unless you got big hats, as far as I'm concerned.
Another big Skaven Vermin Swarm army.
Yes, 2 lightning cannons, 1.
Those are in huge bases.
Yes, they are, and they're not round. They made little dioramas out of them, so I can see that. Yeah.
Doom wheel.
Rats, a couple of the ridiculous rattling guns.
3 rattling guns, maybe.
The third one's a rattling gun too.
Probably.
Could be. Okay. And then
these are probably the disciples.
Yeah, probably.
And rats. Probably slaves. Maybe 2 units of slaves.
Can you have a standard with slaves?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, maybe not.
Or just regular dudes.
Could be ratted
arms. Yeah.
Ratted arms. Yep.
So use it.
And then the plate.
If they're not the other guys with the halberds.
Yeah. Anyway.
And the hulks there.
There you go. There's another.
Equitane with cavalry.
And these are the Fireforge models. It looks like for the most part.
It does.
And it looks like he's put wings on these.
For the. Well, Fireforge has come out with Pegasus.
Have they?
Riders, yes.
Okay.
Yes, they have.
That's what these knights look like.
Yeah, I can see some of that. The sergeants mixed in, and yeah, it's probably them. I mean, I got to be honest, I haven't seen actually too many painted options of them. And then there might be the Fireforge light cavalry with the spears switched out. Yeah, and I assume
a couple trebuchets on oval bases, which was convenience to make them fit, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I had considered that actually.
Anyway, Kingdom of Equitane army.
Yep. I assume that's a. I don't know if there's a Grail relic there, or what this unit is over here on
The far left. It could be the
Yeah.
guys on foot.
I think it's a
The
Knights.
questing knights on foot.
Yeah, okay.
The
It's
forlorn
just because the
knights
capes are so
forlorn.
big. Yeah, the Knights Forlorn. Yeah, could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
Ogre army.
A little blurry
Slightly blurry ogre army.
because you were intimidated by the army.
I was. It was ogres. Ogres
Yeah.
scare me.
It's like rat-looking things with the guys on them.
Right. I'm assuming this thing in the back is a cannon.
I
some-
assume,
some
and
yetis and
then the two
there's some
monsters.
mercenaries down bottom right
Oh,
corner.
I like Yetis. In any other army, they'd be great. Yeah,
Yeah, they lost a lot of love when they lost their skirmish. People
Mm.
weren't as thrilled with them.
yeah,
Worried about them getting shot up too much.
yeah. Young man Logan. Okay.
Fire Phoenix.
Yes. The an
Anyway,
eagle. It's kind of shady here.
it's in a shady spot.
in the
of
shady spot.
place,
Yeah.
so-
Is he able towards?
Yeah, not really able to tell
Can't really
much
tell
what that is.
what that is.
Blurry on the left.
Another Equitane army.
Equitane
so
army.
it says 3 units of knights. Don't know. They're old school knights, so I'm not sure what kind they are. I'm guessing that's aspirants and whatever.
Sylvan Elf army.
Oh, okay. It's like he's not finished with it. Some dryads.
Yeah, a couple dryads. Some wild
really
riders.
big. Oh no, those are the great weapon guys. Those are the rangers. Okay,
Rangers.
in brown, and I guess 2 units of archers and
Scouting archers.
probably
whatever
2
they
units of pathfinders. I'm guessing. More dryads.
And
Is
then
it 3 units?
1, 2,
4
3,
units?
4 units of something.
I think it's the sisters.
Can you do 4 units of those?
I didn't think you could, but maybe there are 2 units of 10.
I don't think you can do 10s.
You can do 10.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. Could be then. Don't know. I mean, because
I mean,
of the way it's displayed, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, they're a good unit in the army, of course. 2 really large eagles.
And some dryads. What's that?
2 really large eagles.
Where are you seeing the eagles? I'm not seeing them at all.
There's 2 really large models on the right-hand side.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Yes.
were they not large
Okay,
enough
no,
for?
I'm gone. Never mind.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dwell on my eyesight going. Beast Herds Army, of course.
Beast herds. Okay, so those are 2 Gore-Tex.
big Gore-Tex.
And those are the
Centaurs.
centaurs.
Some flying guys.
Skirmishing, whatever the hell warns they are.
Couple chariots. Looks like the great weapon guys back here.
Yeah. They're halberds, yeah.
Some horned guys. Skaven Army. God, I can't stop doing that, can I? Vermin Swarm Army.
Vermin swarm.
I don't know why that army more than any of sticks out with the wrong name.
Yeah.
Probably because of my hatred for it for so long.
I'm just loving the whole point of having the animal crate for his army.
You like that one?
I do. I do.
You had to keep them caged.
Yes, I mean,
It's pretty
and
funny.
then he's got all the little shavings on the bottom.
Mhm.
That's that's pretty funny, actually.
Right.
From a humor perspective, but yeah, couldn't tell half the stuff.
Yeah.
But
It's hard to see it with
Yeah.
the bars and everything
Yeah.
in the way.
then we have I
Don't know.
see Kislev guys.
Maybe Empire?
I'm gonna guess that this is EOS with a Kislev theme.
Okay. Yeah, because the 2 cannons in the back. The only ones that can have the pure cannons.
Right, and then I see the bearish guys, so those
Right.
would be the Griffin Knights and the guys with halberds and axes, and then like a bear
Okay.
chariot looking thing for his, I assume it's a war wagon kind of
Yes.
thing. And yeah, because I mean, and then the old, actually put firing weapons in the, for the light guys. That's interesting, yeah.
Using them as riders or the other guys, yeah.
Yeah, brings me back to my Kislevonian army. Yeah,
Not allowed to do that anymore.
yeah, you do whatever you want.
Tree Army,
It's a,
Sylvan Elves.
it's not really. It's
We've seen
really,
this army
it's really,
before.
It's really wood. It's
The Sylvan it's the
it's
Sylvan Realms Army.
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It's not the Sylvan Elves Army, it's the
Exactly.
Sylvan Realms.
Yep.
Bunch of trees from the Sylvan Realms coming out. You know, just
His
Treekin, dryads, and a big.
his glowing is
fathers.
coming out. Did he work on it? I don't remember it coming out as strong before.
The lighting really made it pop. on
Oh,
this
okay, okay.
one. And a couple, big fat eagles.
Yeah, I think those are
turkeys.
Some of those gaming toys.
They are.
Yeah.
This this was an
Just paint 'em
interesting
up.
list. 200 goblins.
This reminds me of my old days playing at the Grand Tournament. And this guy showed up with nothing but blocks of 100 and blocks of 50
Night goblins.
night goblins, and I forgot how many fanatics he had. But yeah.
Yeah.
But so this is kind of throws back to that.
Yeah.
So you can
He's got a big the squig Nasher herd
Nasher herd, yeah.
with a guy in the middle just
It's
as a
big one.
filler.
Okay.
A few of the Nasher Dashers.
It's
Only
Nasher
5.
Dashers, and I see.
Looks like 4 of the Mad Gits.
And he's got 2 of these, and he's using the full model.
He's using the full model for the wrecking teams.
Yeah, unlike
And I'm assuming these
most
are,
people split it up into 2.
yeah, assuming
Yeah.
these are his characters. These 6 guys spread out through here.
Yeah, could be his
6 or 8
characters.
guys.
Yeah, he didn't take any of the characters on the
No,
Great Cave
He
Nashers.
did not. And then just 4 huge units.
Yeah, just to,
Anyway.
I guess to tie you up and
Yep.
hope that the
Nashers can eat you.
the magic. Do you know?
I have no idea.
Fire probably work. Pyromancy probably work well for
Right.
this army. Okay,
Another ogre army with a giant.
the Green Giant.
The green jolly, but he doesn't look jolly.
He doesn't look jolly. It's because he's holding that big
Looks
pen.
like he's got 2 giants.
If you had to carry a pen as big as you wouldn't be jolly either.
See, look, another giant over here.
He looks like he's got 2
Some
giants.
Yetis, some bombardiers, some bruisers.
He looks like he's got 2 giants. Why would anyone have 1 giant, much less 2?
Probably mercenaries back here.
The-
I don't
Probably.
know.
yes,
Maybe he's trying to prove everybody wrong.
that could be. He probably heard our channel and said these guys don't know the power of the
The
giant.
giant. Apparently not. We're non-believers.
Yes.
Aquitaine.
Yes, it looks like Equitane's
It's
archer.
all mixed in though.
Yeah, archers. Is this the same army we saw before?
I don't think so. They had the oval bases on the Trebs, didn't they?
Oh, could be. Archers. There's yeomen,
This one
Pegasus,
only has
more
1 unit of
yeomen.
yeomen, it looks like.
Some Grail
no,
Knights, either Knights of the Realm or
Yeah.
Aspirants, some other Knights I can't tell.
Yeah. Kind of hard to tell with the way they're.
Yeah, and some Pegasus, probably it's regular Realm Knights over there. Those are probably Aspirants since they're white. Okay. The court of Countess, was that Lenegar?
It looks like something like that.
This is a big display board, or is it just my
It's a
imagination?
pretty big display board.
That's one heck of a picture frame.
It is.
That's quite impressive, if nothing else, for the size
Large
of the
display
board.
board.
So he's got, when he was playing that,
The thing on the back left?
yeah,
I don't know.
Is it the
It's on a 50 by 50, so it might have been a Varkalak.
It could be a Varkalak. I think it's a Forge World model, isn't it? Or is it that old thing
don't
from
know what it is.
Necrons? I remember seeing it before. I thought about getting
Okay.
it. Okay, Court of the Damned, some dogs. I can't tell what those other
Zombie
guys are in
corpse
the
cart
back.
unit.
Zombie corpse carts. I can't tell what's to the right of it.
I can't see what's back here now.
Maybe they're corpse carts. Because they look like chariot bases.
Probably the Grave Guard.
Probably the
type
Grave
guys.
Guard and a big unit of
Skeletons.
skeletons. Don't know what they have, but okay. And some 2
Spirit
units of
host.
spirit hosts. Okay.
Phantom hosts.
Yeah, whatever they're called. Yeah.
Probably Court of the Damned.
That's, yeah. I said that
You
already.
said that?
I didn't know what that one was. I couldn't
Zombies,
tell.
probably.
Could be. Yeah.
And
He's got all that
dogs.
stuff from the Garden of Moor, and he's made his tray out of it. That's pretty cool. And one of those 20 billion skull towers.
Skull Towers.
Yeah, I just couldn't take a whole skull. I never bought that.
Kind of works if you're doing a vampire army.
I tell you that old GW, what do you call it? No, I just said the name and I forgot it.
Tower of Moor. Garden of Moor.
Garden of Moor is a wonderful
Yes.
model to do. You can do so much with that thing. Okay.
Don't know what this is. Warriors
I'm
Army.
guessing it's Warriors of Dark Gods, because that's
I see
that
Warriors
old
on the left.
freaky dragon they used to have. And I see warriors, and I see
The
regular humans, so I
what's it
guess
called?
those are what
The
you call them.
Elder Dragon Centaur, probably.
Could be.
Back here.
That's what the model is, and a chariot.
Maybe
and
another one here.
big chariot. Yeah, well, those are very
Actually,
good monsters.
I did hear there's an army with 2 of those, so this must be it.
Must be it. Yeah, they're very good monsters.
Okay. Don't know what else any of the others.
I mean, they can't fly. It's their only limitation.
Not a mono army because
wonder
these
he's
look
playing
like
all-
Slaneshi stuff. Zinch.
25 bases. I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they're probably the what do you call them? The core guys that you.
Forsaken guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever the heck they're called. Yeah. Probably those. I wonder what the guys on the 40 millimeter bases are though.
Don't know. They have an ogre type unit.
Yeah, you have those once chosen guys, and you also have the trolls. I'm just wondering what it is. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
This army I don't see a name tag on this one.
I'm going with Vampire Covenant.
Yeah, it's definitely vampire, but this is a zombie dragon, I'm guessing.
Okay, yeah, probably.
This is probably that region bubble thing.
Could be.
The Ringed Reapers.
Yes.
And a bunch of units of troops with
like,
some foot,
like zombies. A lot of zombies.
foot wraiths.
Some foot wraith, and I don't know what the other wagon, I guess. I don't know what that green one is.
I don't know what this would have been.
Yeah. Oh, some. Oh, what's the skirmish bat looking things? I wonder what those are supposed to be.
Flying bats, probably.
They're on,
Giant bats.
Is that a 40 millimeter base? I guess it is.
Probably is.
Just looks smaller to me, but yeah. Okay.
Army you've seen before: Chihammers, Orcs, and Goblins.
This guy's on a Rector set.
This guy, he does have an Erector set.
Yes.
Anyway.
So what's he got going
here? Kind of
here?
his new composition army. It's hard. The paint job of these is so good.
Yeah, he paints really well.
From this distance, it kind of looks like a jumble, though.
I'm just trying to figure out what the upper
really nice
left is. Are those chariots, I guess?
He's got a unit of 3 chariots.
Okay, that's what those are.
3 wolf chariots.
Yeah. And then he's got the...
Night goblins, 2 units of night goblins, a unit of forest goblins.
Cave goblins and...
Sorry, yeah, cave goblins. Or one of them may be a common goblin unit.
You got a big...
Actually, he's got one of each, so these guys are probably the cave goblins. And in the cave, that would make sense.
That would make sense, yes. Ragnarok.
Yes.
It's hard for me to make out what's going on.
That is the Space Rock, coast to coast.
Excuse me?
You must use the proper name for him.
Space Rock,
and
coast to coast.
The big, great green idol.
Oh, that's Green Idol.
I think it's somewhere in here.
Okay, could be that.
It's hard to tell. Things are blurring into the board.
Yeah.
Get a better picture of that.
Oh, let's bring that up before.
A little bit better picture, because I wanted to see you struggle with it.
Yeah, I'm still struggling.
And then there's favorite guy on the Huntsman Spider.
Koopa,
that's it.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
When every model's its own model, yeah, it makes it harder to...
It's fantastic looking.
And when you spend that much time and paint each model with its own character, it can be hard if you're used to regular looking at trooper guys like.
Looks like one of the Dread Elf armies.
Could
couple bolt throwers, probably maybe a third one up there.
Could be a Dread Elf army.
Cut it off. Pretty sure it is, because I don't know.
It's one of it's either Dread Elves or Highborn Elves. I don't know. He's just looking at the models. It's hard for me to be sure. But I'll agree with you, Dread Elves.
Oh, this was the army. This was a nice display board. It's got a nice little waterfall coming down here. This looks better than when I was there. When he originally had this covered up with when I went over to take a picture, he had it covered up with this bag.
Okay.
And I went ahead and took the picture and he said, no, wait. And he went ahead and moved it.
Okay.
So made sure to take another picture.
This looks like a Dread Elf army.
Definitely is, based on the chariot
and
alone.
Bolt throwers and some of the models are actual Dread Elves. So
that's a very large, wide unit.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 45. Wow, that's a lot of bolt thrower shots or bolt shots or whatever.
Scary. And some Greek yogurt just to keep them well fed.
I guess the Dread Elves are the new Greeks. Okay.
Another Chaos army.
That's the Demon Legion's army.
And a couple of the big lawnmowers.
And he's got some lawnmowers, and he's got some kind of like...
I love these things.
hippogriff kind of action pulling them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got some kind of squirt... I don't know what that thing is behind it.
Over here on the right?
No, behind that one.
It's another one facing backwards.
Oh, okay. It's just because of the angle. Okay.
Yeah, just a smaller one. Doesn't have the double
okay.
blades on that one.
All right, definitely some conversion and little snaky looking guys, interesting, and yeah. Probably
nice.
Probably going for the leadership bomb approach, and it's on a drum. That's funny. And this guy brought his own chocolate.
He did. More ogres.
More ogres. They like chocolate. Everyone knows that ogres love chocolate.
Nestle's Crunch.
Exactly.
Chocolate.
Well, it has to be loud too, because
Yes,
they have to
'cause
annoy
they're
you while they're
ogres.
eating because they're ogres. I'm sorry, back up.
Oops.
I didn't get a chance to
Would you-
see what it was. Okay. Yeah, oh, there's some Yetis there.
Looks like
Okay.
bruisers, probably tribesmen, mercenaries.
Yeah,
Character,
could be.
maybe?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, look at this guy hanging back there with the little guys.
And a cowboy.
Yeah.
Their cowboy's bigger than most other people's cowboys.
I think we took a picture. We
Looks
saw this
like-
one before. This is one we saw with the guys fishing on the right.
Ah, yes. We did.
Vermin swarm.
Yes, another angle. Another highborn elves
Elves
army.
with The Phoenix.
Phoenix, 3 bolt throwers.
Looks like a frosty this
It's
time.
a frosty, yeah. We had a couple of those. I don't know.
I saw one fire.
I guess it's a
Phoenix.
lion chariot. Interesting, people going with all these wolves for lion chariots. I don't know if they're trying to save money or the.
Yeah,
Okay, I can't quite make out the units,
Yeah.
so they kind of blend.
especially the bottom
I
left.
see some
one is
archers.
Really dark.
Yeah, it's really dark. It's a cat, maybe.
And some of the trouble, of course, getting into some of these people are sitting around talking.
Sure.
trying to Push your way through them and get to
And you're
people.
trying to do it quick in between games
Yep.
and stuff. So yeah.
Another working
Yeah,
goblin
orcs and
army.
goblins. Hey, look at those. What boars are those?
What's that?
Are those the new boars from GW?
They are.
Okay, I don't like those
I believe
boars.
so.
Yeah, it does look like them. Just never like those new
Looks
boars.
like he's got 2 units of 3.
3
It's
chariots.
a boar chariot.
Yeah, it's a boar chariot over there. Maybe he's just filling it out that
3
way.
boar chariots. Oh, it could be, yes.
Yeah, because you can't do units of boar chariots, right?
No.
Just units of
So
goblin
he's either got
chariots.
3 individual boar chariots and 2 units of 2 goblin chariots, or
Yeah.
these are used as a third.
Yeah, could be either way. And he's got some cave goblins. He's got a big block of, looks like
Iron orcs.
hard, yeah, iron orcs.
Looks
Yeah,
like it only looks like 25, 30 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Must be 30. That's a max unit.
yeah. Well, looks like 5. Looks like
2,
27,
3, 4,
28.
5. Okay, yeah.
He's got 2 characters in
Just under max.
there.
then.
Yeah. And some more
Cave goblins.
cave goblins with bows. It looks like
Wrecking teams.
2 wrecking teams. A giant,
A giant.
a stratopult, and I can't tell what else is back there. It looks like a
Boys.
bolt thrower, maybe mixed
Yeah.
in.
Just
2 of them.
Get launcher.
Get
Skewer.
launcher. Another one there's
Maybe
a
it's another
skewer.
skewer
Yeah.
and a
Splatter.
splatter.
Okay.
So, and then some characters mixed
Yeah.
in the back. It's an orc and goblin army. Hey, and there's my army.
Yes.
I had
Kingdom
to
of Equitane.
took a picture to make sure to get my box in.
Yes. All nights, all the time.
All nights, all the time. There's some. Now these guys back here are yeomen.
Yeah.
Yeomen, peg knights, characters.
I guess you had to take something out of the special category.
Aspirants.
Everything couldn't be out of core.
Yeah, I had to get these 2.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
And 2 big trebuchets.
Yes.
Guys have seen that before, I'm sure. Highborn elves.
Is it? Or is it?
No.
I think it might be Sylvan Elves.
Really?
Because what else would these 40 millimeter base guys be?
Oh, good point.
Yeah. 2 units for those. And,
Okay, yeah.
and looks like dryads in the middle there.
Okay, I'll go with Sylvan Elves.
Yeah, he's just gone with some other models and a different
Right.
color scheme.
A theme, more of a
Red.
theme you see more in Dark Elves than
Yeah.
Dread Elves. than
Dread
anything
elves.
else.
Yeah.
Sometimes in Highborn Elves.
Mhm. Speaking of Dread Elves,
But speaking of Dread Elves, with a couple.
wow,
I'm not
2
sure
units
if
of
those are
knights. Interesting.
2 Hydras. May have been playing them as Kraken.
I think one's a Kraken and one's a Hydra.
Okay. I don't know how he was
Looking
playing
at,
them.
yeah, that's true. By
That
the,
is definitely a Kraken model on the
Yeah.
fleet, isn't it?
well, how he's built it looks like a Kraken, yeah. And the other
Okay.
one's the older Hydra, so from GW, a couple bolt throwers, old school bolt thrower, and a relatively newish school, yeah. Interesting characters. This guy bouncing on the stick thing. That's kind of neat. The
This
character.
guy.
Yeah. And yeah, cowboy, and that's probably the character to go with the knights and bolters. And
It's kind of
the
weird.
unit in
basing
the
on
middle, I'm
this
trying to
thing,
figure out what that is. I guess those are the naval guys. I can't. The
Oh,
name
Corsairs?
escapes. Corsairs. I'm guessing that's what those are.
but Could be.
They're a little more resilient to a certain degree.
Other Sonnstall army.
Another Sonnstall army.
Cannon
That's
and a
some-
mortar for artillery.
yeah, and some kind of wagon and one unit of pistoliers, and the the foot
This is
pistol
probably
guys.
the war wagon thing, or
Well, it is the old GW War Wagon.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
it's probably used as the altar based
yeah, it's
on what he put
probably
on
an altar, I'm guessing.
it. And this is one of the mump wagons.
Yeah, and that's the whatever the buff one
A
is.
couple units of riders.
Yeah,
I'm seeing these guys a lot because
they're great. They're great. They took them from the old
Dogs
of War. Yeah,
Yeah, if Dogs of War ever comes out, I wonder if they lose them.
yeah. They don't have any units left because they all ended up in Sunstall. There's another one of those
Somebody
guys.
else with that monster in
Yep.
the middle.
There's that terrible coach. The
The black coach.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vampire Knights and Black Knights. Okay, this has got some hitting power.
Yes, it does.
Um,
This is a Chaos Warrior army. I'm gonna say Warriors. Yes.
Warriors of Dark Gods.
Warriors
you,
of
mean
Dark
you mean
Gods.
those guys?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Big giant guy. I played this army
Giant.
last year at Buckeye,
Okay. 2
or
units,
close
so-
to this.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
composed differently,
Sure.
but he had this guy.
Yep. Yep.
I talked to the guy for a minute.
hmm
Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
another Warriors army facing away from
Yes.
us, looking at a wall.
Yes.
Done with the day, they're marching away.
Another Saurian
Saurian
Ancients.
ancients.
There's a
with some
Therascutus, some
unfinished
warriors. Yeah, unfinished basing, and some riding guys, skinks. Probably some kind of carnosaur thing on the back. And then the Spitty guys.
dread elves.
Dread elves with
Probably a kraken on the
looks
left.
like a kraken, and some more, and some knights.
What's
Some
the thing on the
shooter
right
guy.
then?
Guy riding Manicore probably.
Dread elves have manacores.
Thought so. Thought they have that beastie guy that can
Don't
ride
know.
the hero.
Could
that
be.
can
Oh,
ride
the
it, yeah.
beast. Yeah, the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 units of light cat. Assume one is just a regular guys. The other guys with the ward safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more Corsairs.
All right. And beast herds.
More
We
beast
saw this
herds.
before, I think.
Did we see
We
this
definitely
one?
see this because of the Gore-Tex with all the arms.
Oh,
on the
okay.
side.
I didn't remember the Okay,
Yeah.
keep going. And
Skaven army. We've
this
got
is a
Vermin Swarm.
Vermis-
We've
this
seen
is
before
a very,
because the huge bases on the
very
riding
appropriate
camp.
sewer-looking kind of
Yes.
of board. All it's missing is droppings.
Rat droppings everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah, we've seen this one before.
yes, we did. Warriors of Dark
Warriors of Dark
Gods.
Gods again, because trolls, dragon ogres.
Regular guys, more dogs, spawn kind of things, whatever the heck they're called now. And a couple chariots and some knights.
Lumped in together beast herds, I'm guessing. Yeah, beast herds.
Looks like beast herds to me.
Yep. Minotaurs or whatever on the right. Just kind of spaced out on the display board.
Got some interesting models. Have no idea what they are. We saw this is the picture with the bag.
With the bag. I did keep the bag picture
yes.
in, just to taunt him, I guess. Another picture of this army we've seen before. This is the army I played. I said, one of the Warriors of Dark
Looks like the
Gods.
lake from Gale Force
It
9.
is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
And the littler one up top.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, one on the back right.
Yeah. Okay.
There's his waterfall.
There's your waterfall again. Okay.
Had to take a picture of the waterfall.
Yes, and this is a.
This is going to be a demon.
Is it or Saurian
Legions, I
Ancients?
believe. Oh,
It looks like Saurian Ancients.
really? I was thinking these were the.
Sort of, or are they?
No, it's Saurian. These are definitely.
Yeah, because you got the.
and these probably the Croxigor guys
Yeah.
or the Troglodyte, whatever they're called now.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the Alpha Carnosaur.
I assume it's just 2 Carnosaurs. Yeah.
Okay. These guys look kind of that
Yeah, it's got like spikes on.
Warriors of Wrath
But
type
but
look.
the last version of the, maybe different companies, they do kind of look that way. I have to admit, 'cause I see some horns, but yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
There's your ogre army.
there's more Ogre Kingdoms, and is he actually? I'm looking at the upper left-hand corner. Is he actually playing that as the what the heck that?
Because he's using those as cannon.
Oh, he's
Upper
using it as a
left,
cannon.
bottom, and the upper right and upper left are cannons.
Oh, okay. He's not using
They're
them as.
cannons. No,
That's-
this is a very good player.
Yeah.
One of
Okay.
the best players in our
Okay.
at least in our region, if not
All right.
elsewhere.
So I'm
but
saying, gosh, who would use
Yeah.
those things? Okay. Then never mind.
He is not going to be cut. Two heroes.
2 years and then 2 units.
And 2 units
Two.
of 2
And then I like
3
those.
units of bruisers.
Love those axes.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice painted army. If you can try to get a closer picture, but
Yeah.
anyway. That was fun. I just take that one out. That was kind of blurry.
Yes, it is.
Different ogres.
Didn't we see
We've seen this one before.
Yeah.
And we've seen this mess before. Just father plague
Okay.
wandering around a
Plague
table.
Father. Okay.
Somebody had, and I don't think I got the picture, but somebody had an army. I never saw it, that had a plague father and a scourge of wrath in the army.
Oh wow.
Exactly.
Okay.
Vermin Swarm.
Vermin Swarm. Did we see?
This is the Vermin Swarm army I played.
Okay.
I don't think we've seen
Oh,
this
we have
before.
not seen it. No.
With the Abomination.
Yeah, and some swarms and the
some
pendulum and
some rotary guns.
rotary guns and
the dread mills are what these little things are, I think.
yeah.
This guy and there's
Okay.
another one somewhere.
Okay.
Anyway. And then just 5 of the
These are skirmish dudes.
Censer Bearer guys, disciples.
Did we see this one?
Probably. Yes, I do. As a
I
matter of fact, I know
think we saw
did.
this one. Highborn.
I think that's going to about wrap it up. Trying to see. There we go.
Yes, okay.
This is the army I wanted to get to. So, this is one of our listeners' armies.
Orcs and goblins.
Orcs and goblins. 2 units of 25 black orcs.
Iron orcs?
Iron orcs. I'm sorry, 2 units of 30 iron orcs.
Uh-huh.
These are the old Rugleds armored orcs.
Is he playing them that way?
He was using them as crossbow guys.
Okay. That's a big unit.
Unit of 10, boar boys.
Boar boys, the big ones or the regular ones?
I believe they're the regular ones because he needs core.
Because he needs core points, okay.
Big unit of orcs. Now,
those are actually the old black orc
They
models.
are. But this unit of whatever this is looks like 40.
Mm-hmm.
These 60 iron orcs and these 30 Rugled orcs are all metal models.
Yeah, they're all
easily
all
won the heaviest army
in
the tournament.
I can see that. And then 2 units of goblin archers.
And, totemic summons.
And are those just 2 trolls? Oh, they're
No,
totemic
summons beasties. There's 2 more back there.
Oh, 4 of them. Okay.
Yeah, I talked to this guy for a little bit. And 2 cave goblin units.
He doesn't need chaff.
He doesn't need chaff. No one wants to go anywhere. But anyway, it's got to be a heavy army. I would not have wanted to carry that between tables.
Well, the really old school GW models were small, so he didn't weigh that much.
No, those are the iron orcs back there.
The iron orcs got
they're
some
a
weight,
chunk.
as do the Ruglin armored orcs. Yeah.
Another.
Oh, yeah, most of your iron orcs are plastic, aren't they?
I'm kind of mixed. Mine are like 50-50.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep. Another Beast Herds army.
Yeah, this looks like it's got a nice paint job.
It does. Again,
Minotaurs, of course, and usual stuff.
It's the color of the army blending with the
it makes it
display table makes it not pop as much when you
photograph. It looks great in person, but
does.
yeah,
Correct.
The 2 guys up front, those are 2 Minotaur characters.
Probably.
Oh, don't know. Okay, more than likely that's what they. It looks like all Minotaur characters, 3 Minotaur characters.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Okay, more Saurian ancients. 2 Taurosaurs. I don't know what that big flying snake thing is.
The
in the
Quaddle.
back. That's a Squaddle? Okay.
Don't know if that's what it is or
It
not.
could be. Yeah, why not?
It does fit the description. The
It
word
does.
fits the model on this one.
Yep, exactly.
Not usually.
3 blocks.
I don't think Quaddle when I think frog.
Yeah, we've seen this one
I've
before.
seen this from
but
the other
front.
angle. And
We saw this one?
This is. Did we?
Yeah, this is the.
Oh yeah. The
Trihammer's brother, we said.
yes, it is.
Yeah, with the 5 war machines.
5 war machines army. And a dwarven force, dwarven holds,
Dwarven holds. What's that bear thing supposed to be?
a big bear.
Okay.
Probably maybe a king on a war throne, maybe?
It's too big for that.
Don't know.
It'd have to be that flying thing.
Grudge Buster?
Yeah.
Could be.
Because the chariot base, right? That's what I think
yeah,
of.
it does.
Yeah, and a catapult.
Only one more machine, and that's a catapult.
Yeah.
Here's a dwarven holds player I can get along with.
He's actually come to fight you instead of just. Of course, he got some shooters
you
over on
up.
the left.
And this is Warlord Thraktar's war camp,
Yes, it is.
just in case you didn't know.
That's a lot of guys that fit in that one tent. That's all I can say.
Feral orcs and iron orcs and
Yes.
some grotlings.
Chariot.
The scrap wagon.
Wagon. Probably more
Chariot
goblins.
Get launcher.
I guess this is BSB.
Great green idol thing.
Great green idol, another
Not
chariot.
very green, but it's great.
Yeah. Well, mine's not green either. I have to put some green on it, I guess. Okay, this looks
Dread elves.
like Dread Elves, yes.
Is Dread elves.
Twisted Flame.
Yep. Anyway, a lot of shooting in this army.
So you could actually call this army the Twisted Sisters. That would probably work really
Twisted
well.
Sisters?
Yeah.
Don't know if he's old enough.
Don't know who they are. Yeah, probably not. Probably most of the players, that's true.
Yeah, I don't think he's that old.
Yeah, okay.
Nice looking army, though.
Yeah, it's got an interesting look to it.
Again,
The lava base is going on.
not coming through as good in the picture as the,
yeah, that's always the problem, as we said. Can't quite make out what things are. I see some crossbows and some witches and more witches.
Some more Warriors
of Dark Gods. In process.
An in-process army, certainly.
Is that terrain piece from GW?
Old GW terrain piece.
Is it old? I think it is somewhat old. I thought we saw this. I don't remember seeing the dragon.
No?
I don't recall it. 2 bolt throwers, old school, newer school.
Yep, Lion Chariot.
Yeah, archers. I don't think we saw this guy. Oh, the helper guys. You don't see those that often. And some spearmen.
We definitely have seen this one.
Yes.
And they're back to the beginning.
Okay.
So that
was the armies.
Those were the armies.
So you got most of them, you said.
I tried to get most of them. I think there was 97 pictures we just went through, and
some duplicates.
Some of those were duplicates, so you figure I missed probably over a dozen. Some of them intentionally.
So if you didn't take the picture, you personally didn't like the.
I didn't like that person
because they either smell bad or they look funny.
Correct.
Or they beat you previously.
If they beat me previously is probably a lot more likely of the answers.
Yes.